this one again, Chad. Stoltz. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Lawrence High School in Folsom Gymnasium. Tonight's KVAC North matchup features the Bulldogs coming in as the 7th seed currently in the Hill Point standings with a record of 6-9. They're matched up tonight on senior night versus the Erskine Academy Eagles coming in as the 11th seed and out of the tournament action at this current time with a record of 2-12. These two teams have played once before earlier in the season down at Erskine Academy. The Lawrence Bulldogs were victorious in that contest with an 18-point victory. The current Heel Point standings in Class A North go as followed: Hampton Academy, Coney, Madomic Valley, Messalonskee, Brewer, Skowhegan, Lawrence, and Mount Blue round out the top 8. There are 3 games left in the regular season, including tonight's contest. Lawrence has Mount Blue and Gardner left on the schedule, plus this. All teams ranked lower than them in the Heel Point statistics, which means they're going to need some help plus victories to move up to get a better seeding in the tournament. The school song has been done, and now we're getting ready for our starting lineups. First, we're going to talk about tonight's special IABO pink whistles, which we talked about earlier.
Pink whistles tonight to show their support of the Officials versus Cancer Initiative.
It's the Officials versus Cancer Initiative.
Have contributed a portion of their game fees, raising over $5,000 last year. Nationally, the International Association of Approved Basketball Officials hopes to again exceed $2 million in contributions this year to help eradicate this dreaded disease. All monies raised this year will be returned to Maine to support the efforts of the Maine chapter of American Cancer Society. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in supporting our officials, Mr. Andrew Carton and Mr. Mike Karen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Folsom Gymnasium for tonight's match between the visiting Erskine Academy
And now to the lineups. First for Erskine Academy. After we get done with the Sportsmanship Award.
And we remind you to please support your team with appropriate behavior so that a positive atmosphere will be experienced by all. Thank you. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming the starters from the visiting.
Now it's time for the great handshake, and here we go.
At guard, 006-foot junior,
Logan Tenney, number 00. Sam York, number 5. Number 12, Nick Barber. Number 15, Nick Hayden. And 24, Andrew Robinson. And now with the Bulldogs. Dylan Coombs. Nick Blaisdell. Dylan Martin Hatchie. Mac Hewart. And Jake Patterson round out the starting lineup for the Bulldogs. And now for our national anthem.
Under the direction of Mr. Lauren Fields.
And it's now time to let the dogs run wild here at Lawrence. By run wild, we mean play basketball.
How you gonna do that, old man? Well, without breaking the camera, I wouldn't.
And we're set to tip it off. We're sorry about your viewing pleasure there. Tip is controlled by the Bulldogs. And Coombs has it. Gets it around the horn here. Dribble penetration back to Coombs. Coombs for 3. That one's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Erskine. That's Robinson with a rebound. And now York has it. York with the basketball. Gets it over to Tenney. Tenney looking to penetrate. Gets it back out. This is Hayden. Hayden's jump shot is good. Nice elbow jump shot there. Elevates. Little ball pressure here in a zone trap. A 1-2-2 half-court trap going on. Picking up three-quarter, trying to push the envelope here. Coombs gets it over. Skips it across. Gets that down underneath. And Trombley passes, goes out of bounds. Set to inbound it here is Patterson. Gets that out. Trombley's three is good. This is York with the basketball. York's got it. Looking to get the ball up the sideline, gives up his dribble. No pressure there. Hayden has it now. Hayden dribble drive. And called for too many steps. Has a little conversation with the official there too. That's a quick way to get technical fouled here. Apparently the referee didn't hear that. Press is on. Coombs has it. Gets it to Patterson. Patterson gets it to Martin Hashi. Hashi's shot, no good. Rebounded. And back to York to run the offense for the Erskine Academy Eagles. 1-4 high set here for Erskine. Dump it down in the post. Getting it back out. Robinson has his jump shot. No good. Rebounded. And Lawrence has the ball. Coombs gives up his dribble in the backcourt. Gets rid of it. Gets it over to Martin Hashi. He dribbles. Penetrates. Nice pass on the baseline there. Conversion by Blaisdell. York with the basketball. Skips it over to Robinson. Robinson with it now. Being guarded by Martin Hash. His penetration no good. Rebound, kick back out. Wide open shot for Tenney. Tenney's three-point opportunity no good. Rebounded by Blaisdell. Blaisdell gets it to Coombs and we're off to the races. Here comes Coombs up the floor. They're going to get a kick. The sideline out of bounds. Checking in for the Bulldogs is Nickerson. Ball inbounded. Coombs has it now. Erskine in his zone. Inside out and cuts. Looking to shoot him out of that zone. Martin Hash with the ball. Gets it to Coombs on a cut. Coombs turnaround jump shot in and out. Rebounded by Erskine. Tenney with a rebound. Gets it to York. Erskine Academy with the basketball now. Looking to dump it around. Dribble drive. Penetrate and pitch. York's three-point shot no good. Rebound kicked up to Coombs. Coombs layup. Too much showboating and he misses the layup. York with the basketball now. Coombs trying to make mistakes in two. He almost picks up a foul. This is Hayden with the ball. Gets it back to York. Robinson has it. Gets his pocket picked. Coombs with a layup opportunity. And he's going to get fouled. Big smile on Dylan Coombs' face there. Five to 2 is our score. First free throw is up and good. Checking in for Erskine is Wing and Mills. Shot up and good. Sub for the shooter as Trombley comes back into the game. That's Matt. York with the basketball here. Dribbles it up the floor. Gets to the rim. Gets fouled. Foul's going to go on number 12. That's Blaisdell. It's going to be his first, team first. 7-2 Lawrence as York goes to shoot 2. First one's up and good. 4 minutes, 14 seconds gone. Remain in the first period here. Second one is up. And that one falls through. Patterson has his putt, has that picked off. Hayden picked it off, gets it out. There's a three-point opportunity for Tenney. That one's in and out. Rebounded there by Patterson. He pushes the ball up the floor. Gets it to Nickerson. Nickerson kicks it out to Martin Hashey. That one's off the back of the rim, no good. And out of bounds, and Erskine will retain possession. Wing gets the ball. We'll check that York. York has it. Gets it to Hayden. Hayden dumps it down to Mills. Mills turn around, up off the glass and in. Jacob Mills, a senior. Colorful shoes Jacob Mills has. Checking in for the Bulldogs is LaRouche. Mills misses the free throw. Rebounded by LaRouche. Gets it to Patterson. Patterson has it now. Gets it to Trombley. Trombley dribble back to Patterson. Gets it down in the corner to Nickerson. Dumps it down to Martin Hashey. Backdoor cut, no good. Rebound LaRouche, nothing there. Rebound Patterson. Ball kicked around a little bit, retained by Hayden by the Eagles. Coming the other way, this is York. Down, dumps it off. Three-point opportunity there. That one's up off the rim and no good. Rebounded by Tremblay, and we're headed back the other way. Ball to Nickerson now. Lawrence setting up an offense. Nice cut there by Nickerson. Slashing through the zone. 9-6 Lawrence. Dribble drive by York. Penetrates it out. Mills for three. Oh, ring it up. Oh. It's got to be the shoes. Nice shot there by Mills. Trombley dumps it down to Martin Hashey. Martin Hashey looking to do something with it. Kicks it out to Patterson. Patterson ball fake, jump shot. That one's off the back of the rim, no good. And that one's going to be off of Tremblay. And it's going to be an Erskine ball. Checking back in is Dylan Coombs. And number 51. 52 for Erskine. Coombs with a three-point opportunity, no good. Number 52, we don't have a number for. Unfortunately, we don't have a name on the roster. Hayden. That shot's up and no good. But he's going to go to the foul line. Going to say he's fouled from behind. That foul's on Nickerson. Going to be his first. Hayden's first shot was no good. Second one is up and good. Lawrence breaks the press as Dylan Coombs has the basketball. Skip pass over to Nickerson. Nickerson gets it down underneath to Bork. Ball back around the perimeter again as Lawrence moving it. Martin Hashey with it. Gets it to a cutting LaRouche, and that one is good. Lawrence picks up with a little bit of a pressure here. Looks like player to player on the pressure. York has it. As LaRouche jumps a pass in the lane, Nickerson picks a loose ball. Martin Hashi gets it to LaRouche, and he misses he makes the layup. That one got a Larry Bulldog tip in there. 13-10, Lawrence. Coombs guarding York. Ball saved, back to Hayden. Hayden gets it to the big fella, and he's going to get fouled underneath. Really wish we had a number for this one, but our roster provided to us by Athletic Administration does not have that gentleman's number on the name or number on the roster. Ball inbounded. York has it, dumps it inside, but it's tipped away by Martin Hashi. Fast break opportunity. This is Bork for a layup, and that one's good. 15-10 Lawrence with 35 seconds remaining in the period. Breaks the press, skip pass, shot by Tenney. That one's gonna find the bottom of the net. 13-15. Coach Pellerin, I think, wants one shot once they get it over the timeline. Coombs takes it, recognizes time and score. 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. Here we go. Coombs looking to penetrate, gets it over to LaRouche. LaRouche looks to penetrate, gets it to Bork. Bork's layup, no good. It's rejected. Well, we're going to take a little bit of a break here at the end of the first quarter. 15-13 Lawrence. We'll be back with the second quarter of play here right in a second. And we're back for the second period. We tried to send hand signals to our to the other broadcasting company that's putting the game on tonight, and well, they don't have a listing for 52 either. So, well, these are the things you deal with. 15-13. We got a pretty good basketball game here in Fairfield. Second period underway. This is Hayden with the basketball. And gets ball to Tenney. Tenney dumps it down underneath. There's a nice shot there by Schultz, who just sees his first action in the game. Off of a make. There's a trap. Lawrence clears the timeline. Nice job there. Patterson dumped it off to LaRouche, and LaRouche put the layup in. Now Lawrence picks up and a little pressure. This is Collins with the basketball. Collins played in the JV game today. Dumps it down to Schultz. Schultz, too much dribble there. Nice job catching it, but they're going to say it went off of Lawrence. Tipped out of bounds. York checks back into the game. Just must have needed a quick breather. Ball into Hayden. Nice catch by him. As he looks to penetrate. Spin dribble denied. Penetrate pitch. Look to get it into Schultz. Nothing there. Nice defense there by LaRouche. Having a hard time seeing that corner past the student section. We'll do the best we can to call out some names and numbers for you. Gets it over to Hayden. Hayden has it. His jump shot up through the defenders. No good. No call on a foul. as the referees are letting them play a little bit here. Coombs with the basketball now. 17-15 Bulldogs. Erskine sets back up in his zone. Martin Hashey gets trapped, skips it, and picked off by Tenney. Tenney gets it to York, and York trying to find an opening, but gives up his dribble and turns it over. We're going to get a foul here on Erskine on Tenney. As the ball gets inbounded here, Coombs has it now. Gets it to Patterson. Patterson back to Coombs. Cross-court pass. Bork steps out front. LaRouche in the middle. Bounce pass to LaRouche, but he's got to catch that with 2 hands instead of 1. Nice job by Martin Hashey to tie that one up. Possession arrow. It's going to stay with the Bulldogs. As Mills checks back into the game. A little bit of height here for Erskine Academy. Set up in a zone again are the Eagles. Bork wide open for 3. That one's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Erskine. And coming the other way. Lawrence got to make those open opportunities in the zone. Oh, wide open for Mills. That one's no good. He drilled the last one. Coombs gets it to Martin Hashey. Martin Hashey misses a layup. 2-on-1 break. Missed a layup. York with the basketball here. Going to get a hand-checking foul. It's going to go on Coombs. He looks a little dumbfounded on the call, but nonetheless, it's going to be his first and the team's 5th. Ball's on the baseline for the Eagles. Looking to dump it in. Gets it to Mills. Mills not afraid to let one go. That one's up and off, no good. Coombs has got it and pushes the ball up the right-hand side of the floor. Going to get a screen from LaRouche. Nope, nothing there. It's a zone. Penetrate, pitch, backdoor cuts, short corner. Shooter Trombley. That one's way no good. Gets it to Martin Hashey. Martin Hashey looks for 3. He lets one fly. That one's no good too. Erskine with the basketball, but Mills came down with it, battled Schultz for the rebound, his own player, and then in the process switched his pivot feet and traveled. Lawrence retains possession, luckily underneath its own hoop. Ball goes to LaRouche, and he misses a layup. Martin Hashey kept it alive. LaRouche misses another layup. Hayden with the basketball now, looking to penetrate. He does. Looks to elevate, tries to dump it off, but that one's got tipped away. Lawrence with a steal. Patterson with the basketball now. Gets it over to Coombs. Trombley with the ball. Gets it to Coombs. Patterson. Back to Trombley. On the baseline. Trombley. Cross-court back to Coombs. Coombs has got to either look to penetrate or shoot the ball. Patterson has the ball. Back to Coombs now. Gets it to LaRouche. LaRouche down to Hashey. Nice passing. Ball movement. Defense couldn't move as fast as the pass got there. Hayden with the basketball. That's one of the problems with the zone. If you're not quick enough side to side, it's pretty hard to cover that space. Hayden tried to dump it down. Didn't really have the angle there to get it to Barber. Coach Bonson wants a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We've got 4 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the second period here at Lawrence. 19-15 is our score. Coach is talking about coach is telling Hayden to be a little bit more aggressive. Shoot the ball, shoot first, pass second. He needs the young fella to elevate and score and shoot the jump shot instead of dishing it off. And then wait until the defender comes into him. And then once the defender comes in, read what he does, and then he'll be able to dish it off. Lawrence has got to do a better job at just knocking down some shots. They can shoot out of this. They can shoot Erskine out of this zone if they just make some threes. Skip pass. Patterson with the ball. LaRouche. Patterson again. Movement back to Coombs. Coombs looking to distribute. Gets it to Trombley. Trombley to LaRouche. LaRouche looks to shoot. Bounce pass down to Martin Hashey. Nice cut there by LaRouche, but Hayden was right there waiting to take the charge, and he does. Player control foul on LaRouche. Haven't put that up on the scoreboard yet, but I believe that's his first personal. The team 6. York with the basketball, trying to get it to Hayden. Hayden nicely defended by Trombley. Nice job and good decision by the young man to pull it out and set up the offense. Coombs looks to penetrate. And we're going to get a hand check on Hayden. Hayden's talking to the official. He's got to let that go in his game or his game's not going to get any better. Patterson looks to inbound it. Gets it out to Trombley. And back to Coombs to set the offense. 2-3 zone here. The Erskine is in. Bork's shot. That's no good. Rebounded, controlled by the Eagles. Here's York, has it now to bring it up the floor. York gets it over to Tenney. Tenney has it. Patterson takes it away. Aggressive defense there. Bork gets the ball up the floor. Pushes it over to Coombs, then cuts, but couldn't hit him. Martin Hashey had it, was there on a cut, but no angle. Trombley for 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Hayden. Up the floor comes York, gets it back to Hayden. Hayden looking to hit the ball inside. Double foul on the play. And we call Bork and Barber for basically battling for position on the floor. Double foul. Interesting. Mills checked back into the game for the Eagles. Hayden has it now on the baseline. Puts it on the floor. He goes up. Gonna get a foul. Going to be called in the act of shooting. That foul is going to be called on Patterson. That's going to be his first and the team's 8th. As Erskine's in the bonus now. Hayden makes the first one. 19-16. Not exactly a high-scoring affair here. Hayden's second shot is good. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remain in the half. Patterson has the basketball. Gets it, that ball's now down underneath the Martin Hashey. He dribbles baseline. His shot is blocked by Mills. Mills gets it to Hayden. Hayden gets it over to York. And Erskine has the ball again. Gives up his dribble, gets it down to Mills. That one's taken away. Nice job by Martin Hashey. Nice step over. Hayden's going to get called for a foul from behind. Checking back into the game is the big fella. And Tenney. Mean no slight, young man. We just don't know your name. Martin Hashey completes the three-point play. 22-19. York brings it up, penetrates, pitches. Three-point opportunity, no good. Missed there. Back out to Tenney. Tenney's a shooter. He'll look it up. And he knocks it down. 22-16 20. 1 minute and a half left in this one. Trombley with the basketball now on the left wing. Gets it over to Bork. Bork gets it over to Pattison. Pattison looking to do something with it. Ball moved back to Bork. Working the baseline, Martin Hashi. Heat skip pass almost goes in. Coombs, spin dribble. Nice move there. 1 minute. 1 minute remaining in the half as York has the basketball. And guarded by Coombs. Hayden's going to check back into the game. He's got 2 fouls. He probably ought to not pick up the third. This is a little risky here. Picks up that third. That second half is going to be different. Oh, gets it down to the big fella. Nice move. Nice design play there, too. 24-22. Nobody told Erskine Academy they're not supposed to win. LaRouche with the basketball. Gets it to Coombs. Coombs gets it to Patterson. Patterson back to Trombley. Trombley over to Coombs. Coombs being guarded on the perimeter there in the zone by Hayden. Skip pass to Trombley. Hey, something's got to go. 27-22. There's Hayden. Has his pocket picked by Martin Hashi. Misses the layup. Ball picked up by York. Dribbled and then fouled by Martin Hashi. Mistakes in 2s. York is going to go to the line now. Upset that he missed the layup. Maybe upset that there wasn't a foul called in the act of shooting. York to shoot 2. Misses it. Rebound. Big fella with a layup. That's going to conclude the half. 27-24. Got ourselves a 3-point basketball game as the Pal kids come out to play knockout on Pal night here at Lawrence High School. We'll be back with second half action and just a few. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back to Fairfield here at Folsom Gymnasium. The second half of action is about to get underway here as teams start to warm up for the second half of play. The first half saw a pretty sloppy, slow, methodical, kind of northern Maine type of pace. Erskine Academy sat back in a zone, and Lawrence had a hard time making layups and knocking down jump shots. 3-point opportunities, they made 2 in the entire first half against a 2-3 zone, which isn't a very good indicator of the outside shooting promise that has been displayed in this basketball contest tonight. Erskine Academy has had their own struggles on the offensive end of the floor. Lawrence has done a good job getting in the passing lanes and taking away cross-court passes. They've had open transition offense opportunities, and that's when most of the points have come from Lawrence tonight. It's PAL night here, and that's one of the reasons why we had such a long delay in the halftime, because they played an exceptionally long knockout game, which never ended, and they had to get the kids off the floor so we could get back into basketball. But in doing that, you invited kids with street shoes on to come onto the game floor, and so we had to sweep the floor first before we could come back to let the players warm back up. The possession arrow is going to be going to, it looks like it's going to be an Erskine Academy ball to start the half. A review of some of the things coming up. We've got 2 girls games left here at Lawrence. One of them is on Tuesday versus Mount Blue, and the other is versus Gardner on senior night here, which is really going to be an epic matchup in Class A girls basketball. Hopefully, if you're listening to this, we'll see you here that night. It's on February 6th, senior night for the girls program. The Gardner Tigers come in as the slot ahead of Lawrence. It's Hampton Academy, Gardner, and then Lawrence. And it's the last regular season matchup of the 2019-2020 season. So we hope that you will join us either at home in your viewing audience, or if you're unable to come to the gym. But it'd be nice to see you come to the gym. We're under a minute left for the warm-ups. They're putting the balls back in the rack now, as you can see on your televisions or computers at home, and the student section is starting to rise. We're getting ready to get back into basketball action finally here in Fairfield. Obviously, the 2 teams will swap sides. Lawrence might get a little bit more things might get better offensively in the second half, as each team will be playing offense in front of their individual benches. Erskine will start this one as the ball is inbounded by Robinson. Robinson looks, gets it into Hayden. Hayden dribble drive, kicks it to Tenney. Tenney, shot no good. Rebound kept alive by Schultz. Picked off by Nickerson. Nickerson brings it up the floor. He misses a layup. The layup missing continues. York with the basketball. He penetrates. That one's no good. Gets out to Nickerson. Nickerson for a layup. That one's no good. Coombs puts it back in. Two missed layups early. As Coombs tips that away from York. Robinson with the basketball, gets it in, gets it to York. York gets to Schultz. Schultz to Hayden. Hayden shake and bake. Dipsy-do. Draws a foul. Those are technical basketball terms, shake and bake and dipsy-do. Bob Cousy quoted those. It's been enshrined. Hayden to shoot 2. The first one's good. Trombley checks in for Lawrence as well as Barber for the Eagles. 29-25, 1 minute gone from the third period here. Second one is good. Got a one-possession basketball game. Patterson gets it to Coombs. Coombs looking. Dribbles, gets it back to Patterson. Patterson across the timeline to Martin Hashey. He doesn't attack, he stops. He then attacks, gets it to Blaisdell. Blaisdell puts it up and in. Welcome back to the basketball game, Mr. Blaisdell. Run jump here, stolen away by Blaisdell. Nice job by the young man. He dribbles it off of the foot of Barber. Out of bounds, Lawrence ball underneath. And a 30-second timeout by the Bulldogs. Coach Pellerin's got the clipboard out, trying to draw something out. Out of bounds plays underneath your basket should be nothing but offensive execution, and a lot of coaches that I've been in circles around, they like to refer to these as free points because you should get them. At least an open opportunity to make a shot off of a successfully well-run out-of-bounds play. Let's see what they drew up and what happens. And that's probably not what Coach called a timeout for. Hayden with the basketball, gets it to York. York penetrates, jump shot, run-handed, no good, rebounded by Barber. Barber gets it out. This is Robinson now. His penetration and layup is good. 31-28. Patterson with it now, gets it. Picked off by Barber. 3-on-1, rebound, Hayden. Gonna draw a foul. That foul's gonna go on Patterson. It's gonna be his second, team second. Only 2 minutes expired off the clock and 2 fouls have been called because, well, Erskine's doing a nice job taking the ball to the rim and drawing contact. Hayden looks like he's the type of player that could potentially be his own worst enemy, but right now he's his own friend. Second one's good. Smooth as silk. It's a 1-point game. Back into the trap go the Eagles. Taking away the middle, gets it to Patterson. He's not attacking, they're just passing the ball. Cross-court passes. Boy. Trombley, quick three. That one's in and out, no good. Rebounded by the Eagles. Gets it to Hayden. Hayden has it now. Being guarded by Patterson. Gets it up the ball. Gets the ball up the right-hand side of the floor. We're working that slow, melodic pace, and I think that if it's an advantage to the Eagles. Gets it to Tenney. Tenney has it now. He's a shooter. Hayden has it. He looks to shoot. Dumps it down to Barber. Barber looks to power it up. Baseline jump shot is good as the Erskine Academy Eagles take the lead and fall back into that trap. Trying to take the middle away. Lawrence still not attacking it. Finally, they try to, and it results in a turnover as Hayden gets the basketball, and he puts a layup up and in. 34-31, Erskine. Coombs has it, back to Tremblay. No movement. There we go. Attack, young man, attack. Coombs with the basketball. He attacks. Nice job. Gets it down to Blaisdell there. He took it strong to the hoop and he got fouled. He's going to shoot free throws here. That's good. Martin Hashey catches the ball in the middle where he's been able to be active in there. If he's able to catch and turn, he can push it, and they have an instant 3-on-2 break because he's got 3 defenders behind him, two defenders in front of him, and 2 other Lawrence players on the wings. They could get a break and an open shot if they just attack it. Second free throw was missed as Erskine has the ball now. Mills checked back into the game, has the ball now. Being guarded by Blaisdell. He puts it on the floor. That looks like a liability. Gets it to York. York has it. He penetrates. Cuts off. Tenney has it. He penetrates. His shot. Runner no good. Rebound up there. Barber skied for the rebound. He got it. Tenney checks his feet. Lets it fly. Kaboom! Big three-point opportunity right there. Tenney knocks it down, and he just looks assassin cool right there as Erskine falls back into the trap. Skip pass to Blaisdell. Blaisdell has it as Erskine falls back down into a 2-3 zone. Good transition, but Coombs has a three-point opportunity and a look. That's what happens if you're a shooter and you're effective in the zone. Zones can't react that fast in transition, especially from the trap, from an odd front trap to an even front zone. It's very difficult to, and you lose shooters. Dylan Coombs made himself a shooter there, but it's 35-37 as we go into a timeout. Coach Pellerin gets the clipboard back out again. Hopefully this time it's more effective than the last time. The possession arrow favors Lawrence. 3 minutes, 54 seconds remaining in the third period here. Probably some defensive pressure coming here out of the timeout. Lawrence will look to pick up the intensity a little bit and generate some turnovers of their own. That's how Erskine's been able to get themselves into it. If we can get this pace picked up a little bit, maybe we can see the scoreboard start to light up a little bit more too. Lawrence picks up in a man pressure situation. Run jump coming. Martin Hashey tips it from behind. Coombs gets it up to Martin Hashey. Martin Hashey on a break. That one's missed, but he's going to be fouled by Tenney. Kind of got his back taken out from him there. He's walking like he's hobbling a little bit. Two-shot foul opportunity here for the senior. First one's good. Second one's good. Lawrence picks up with some pressure. Looks like going to be man-to-man run jump. So if you're 2 running steps from the basketball, what you do here is you go double it. That's the idea. Ball tipped around. York has it. He penetrates. Gets it down to the big fella. Big fella draws a foul, and it goes in. Boy. You know, I really wish we knew that young gentleman's name. His free throw is good. As Erskine falls back into a 2-3 zone. No press here as they took the lead. Letting Lawrence rest on their laurels a little bit from not seeing that press. Rest assured, we'll be back. Ball now on the baseline. That's LaRouche. LaRouche gets it to Coombs. Coombs looks to shoot, but he takes his time doing so, and Tenney gets there and ties it up. Lawrence has the ball in the alternating possession. Indecision. One in slow, one in quick. Nothing there on the inbound, though, as the ball gets put to the baseline. That one was tipped around. Tenney was trying to get Coombs, but LaRouche was there too and didn't know that Coombs was behind him, and he tipped it away. Miscommunication leads to a turnover as Lawrence picks up full court man-to-man run jump. York with the basketball, and that one's easily picked away by Coombs. Coombs tries to go in for a layup, and he's going to get fouled. Dylan Coombs decides he's as Hayden checks back in for Erskine. And that one's good. Sam York with the ball, gets rid of it, gets it to Hayden. Hayden, oh, we got a break here. Tenney for three. That one's in and out. Got a foul in the rebounding action. I'm not sure who this one's going to go on. I think they're calling it on Martin Hashey, who had the inside position.
Hey, you hit it with your back, Dylan.
Oh my God, they called it on LaRouche too. They called 2-3 there. LaRouche wasn't even anywhere near the play. Well, Erskine has the ball on the baseline. Robinson with the ball. Gets it in. There's a turnover. Coombs steals the layup and draws a foul. York, not a smart decision there by the young junior to try to challenge that. A clear layup was there by Coombs, and he probably didn't have a chance of blocking that anyways. Now he's got a chance to extend the Lawrence lead as they take it back here, 41-40. Could be 42. Coombs makes it as York has the basketball. Run jump coming in the corner. Off of Coombs, they say. Hayden has it, dumps it down to Mills. Mills is going to draw a foul. That one's going to go on Martin Hashey. Mills is going to go to the foul line with a chance to tie this one up. 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. We've had more scoring in this half. Almost more scoring in this half than the entire in the third period than the entire first half. 42-41. We're closing in on it. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. Coombs gets it down to Patterson. Patterson looks to get it to Bork, who just checked in the game. Bork to LaRouche, around the horn to Coombs. Gets it down to Martin Hashey. Kick it back out, young man. Kick it back out. LaRouche with the ball. No good. Hayden gets it up the floor. Gets it to Robinson. Robinson gets it over to Tenney. Tenney has it. He dribbles. Looks like he got fouled, but nothing there. York has it. York gets it to Mills. Mills puts it on the deck. One-handed, no good. Rebound fought for by Hayden. Nice job by Hayden. He just wanted it more there. That pass is taken away by Bork. Bork gets it up to Coombs. Coombs in the corner. Being guarded by York. Gets it over to Patterson. Patterson has the basketball now. Back to Coombs in the corner. His head fake, no good. Draws a defender in, but LaRoche misses a layup. Mills with the basketball. And we've got some sort of reason for stoppage in play. But we can't quite see that corner of the floor. Maybe there was some fan interference there. Hayden gets the basketball. Run jump. Tipped away. Coach Bonsant's going to have to take a timeout here or discuss this one after the period gets over. That run jump is very easily, there's a nice steal there by Hayden. But he misses a layup. Just jump stop, young man. That ball goes up the floor in a hurry. Dylan Hashey with the ball, three-point opportunity. He knocks it down. 45-41. Crossover dribble. Robinson kicks it over. Tenney for three. Looking to match. That one's off the back of the rim. No good. Push by LaRoche. As Robinson had the basketball and the rebound, and he was knocked out of bounds. 34.8 seconds remaining. 45-41. Erskine Academy takes a timeout. We're going to have an entire quarter of bonus potentially for Erskine. That could play a serious differential in this basketball game. The foul disparity isn't huge, but the results here. Martin Hashey picked up his third foul on that last foul. Erskine has the ball out of bounds. Coach Bonson is drawing something up right now. He took a full timeout there. (45-41). 34.8 seconds remaining in the third period. Still have another period to play here. Erskine sets up in a 1-4 low out of bounds. Ball gets inbounded. Skipped over to Robinson. Robinson has it, gets it down to Schultz. They're calling an offensive foul on Schultz. I checked that page. Erskine coach doesn't like that very much. Two are fighting for inside position. Patterson with the basketball here. Gets it to Coombs. Gets it to Bork. Skip pass. Trombley has it. Gets to Bork. Back to Coombs. Coombs three-point shot. Drills it. Dylan Coombs stepping up a little bit here. (48-41). As we end the period. And we'll be back in just a short minute. And we're back. 8 minutes remaining in this one. It's the fourth period. 48-41. Erskine to have the ball to start. A loss here could be significant. Nickerson stole it, but couldn't get it up to Blaisdell. And there's blood on the floor. So there's an official's timeout. It looks like Coombs and Trombley had to switch uniforms here because of blood. Hopefully that was reported and communicated as Coombs checks in with a new number 21. Which is a registered player's number, Heward. I'm not really sure if that is rule book official, and it could be grounds for a technical foul. Interesting. Coombs is in the game now, wearing 21, which was Heward's number. Still kind of wondering if that was legal, but we'll find out shortly. Hayden has the basketball, and he's going to be fouled, and that foul's going to go on Coombs, which, if you're following along, he's already had fouls under his number 2. They put it up on the scoreboard as charged to number 21. Hayden has it, makes it. Checking into the game for Erskine is Nicholas. Hayden's second shot, no good. Rebounded by Nickerson. Back to Nickerson. Martin Hashey with the ball. Over to Coombs. Coombs to Martin Hashey. His shot, no good. Rebound. Rebounded by Nickerson. They're going to say, I think Barber is going to get the foul here. Yep, Barber. Nickerson, first shot's good. Second shot is good. Hayden has it now. Looking to get the ball up the floor. Gets it to York. Trap coming. Trapped in the corner. And we've got a timeout by Erskine. Coach Bonson is saying, whoever the defender is that's in the middle that goes to run jump, the other runs to the middle of the ball, runs to the floor. If your defender leaves you to go dribble it, go to the middle of the floor and get the basketball. You'll be wide open. and you'll have a chance for a layup. But you have to pay attention. As Lawrence is switching it up on who goes to run jump. That shot is up and no good. Coombs has it. Gets it down to the corner. Coombs for three. That one's in and out, no good. Barber tries to get the rebound. Nothing there. York ends up getting it. Pushes the ball up the floor. Kicks it out. 3-point shot by, oh my Lord. Splash Nichols. Mike Nicholas. Welcome to the game, young man. Coombs has it, penetrates, turns it over. Hayden has it now, and he's going to get bumped by Coombs. Hayden's going to shoot 1-on-1. So officially, what happened here with the uniform swap is Coombs had blood on his uniform, and when you have blood on your uniform, you can't use it anymore. Well, Heward, who is in the scorebook as 21, swapped numbers with Coombs because apparently at a home game they don't have a blood uniform. I don't know. Hayden's foul shots, good. (50-46). And good. Coombs with it now. Gets it over to Martin Hashey. Martin Hashey to Patterson. Patterson has it. Gives it to Nickerson. Nickerson, Western Union, I'd like to make a pass, please. Almost picked off by Hayden. Telegraph that one around the perimeter. 50-47. Ball inbounded. Now to the left side perimeter. Nickerson has it. Martin Hashey. Martin Hashey looks it back to Nickerson. Nickerson triple threat. Gets it back to Coombs. Coombs has it way deep here. Gets it back to Nickerson. Nickerson looking underneath. Nobody cutting. Nobody moving. Coombs with the ball. He penetrates. Somebody's got to create something. Coombs with a layup. A circus shot nonetheless, but somebody had to do something. Ball up the floor now. Tenney for three. That one's no good, but the big fella gets it. He gets hammered. Sorta. And he's going to go to the free throw line. Both of them missed. It's Nickerson. So for those of you at home, we've Facebook ref checked the blood uniform situation. Heward, who was wearing number 21, is not going to be eligible to enter the basketball game because he swapped uniform numbers. So he will not be able to play in this game, not that he plays a lot of minutes anyways. Patterson misses a layup. Blaisdell fights for the rebound, gets it, and goes to the free throw line. It is still kind of mind-boggling that when you're playing a home game, you don't have a blood uniform. First free throw is missed by Blaisdell. The big fella checks out and Mills comes back in. Blaisdell's second shot is good. Checking back in for Erskine. It's Page. .53-47 is our score here. 4 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock as York has the basketball. Looking and watching for that run jump. Nice job behind the back there. Penetrate, pitch, Mills. Nice job drawing contact, but no call. Nice job by the officials letting him play. Makes the layup, and we're back up the floor. This is Patterson with the basketball, gets it to Nickerson. Nickerson has it. Finally, somebody's moving in the middle as Coombs was moving there. Gets it to Nickerson. Nickerson's shot is good from the perimeter. Here comes the run jump. Nobody leaves it to jump. Hayden catches the basketball and penetrates. He pulls it back out now. Looking to go again. Three-point shot. That one's off the rim, no good. Probably not the best offensive shot there for the Erskine Academy Eagles. Nickerson just knocked one down, and that one's missed. Patterson gets a rebound. That one's stolen by Tenney. Tenney gets it to Hayden. Hayden's layup is good. 56-51, 3 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in this one. It's still up and down, both teams in the bonus. Nickerson with a ball, skip pass. Patterson, Coombs for three. That one's online, but off iron. Nickerson has it tipped away. Patterson picks up the loose ball, gets it back to Nickerson. Nickerson triple threats. That one was tipped. Poked away. I don't know who that foul's going on. Baseline official had a really poor angle and calls that one on York. Nickerson's going to shoot. Should be 1-1. First one's good. Looks for his teammates to congratulate him after making the free throw, and nobody slaps his hand. But he makes the other one just the same. Lawrence picks up in a little bit of pressure here as Hayden brings the ball up the floor. Probably a better idea here for Erskine Academy. Hayden has it, being guarded by Nickerson. Screen and roll. Hayden penetrate. Pitch to Tenney. Tenney for three. That one's going to be no good. That was a hope and a prayer right there. Coombs with the basketball. Gets it to Nickerson. Nickerson's aerial acrobatic shot falls to no avail and was bailed out by the official after he left his feet. But he's going to the free throw line to make his two foul shots. Misses the second of two. The lead's extended here a little bit for the Bulldogs. Erskine's got to get a good look. Here's Tenney. He looks to penetrate. He pitches. Gets it out. Three-point shot there. Oh, that one was almost in the bottom of the rim, but nothing. Loose ball carnage. Looks like it's going on 15. Looks like that foul's going on Hayden. Foul's on Hayden. I think that might be his fifth. Or it might be his, I don't know. It looks like the scorebook has it as his fourth. Lawrence is in the double bonus now. Both teams are actually in the double bonus. So any foul is two free throws. Lawrence is a pretty good free throw shooting team, and this is how they've been able to extend the lead back up to what could be 10. But it's not in a missed free throw. Rebounded by Erskine. Erskine needs to get a good look here if they want to get themselves back into this basketball game. Hayden has it now. He's been the offense for them so far. Him and Tenney, really. York has it here. He looks to penetrate. He's got his head down. He pitches it out. Gets it back to Tenney. Tenney for three. He's streaky, and the streak has ended. As Nickerson brings it up the floor and gets it to Coombs. Lawrence needs to learn to win here. This is the point where Erskine Academy is no longer going to be able to sit in that zone. They're going to have to man up. They're going to have to put some ball pressure on and try to generate a turnover. They can't sit in a zone like this anymore. That shot is rejected. Coach Bonson is not very happy with what he sees. His young squad, well, lots of juniors and sophomores. Everybody on the Erskine squad seemed to have seen the floor tonight, which is very different. A very different philosophy than what you see in a lot of different programs. Everybody's had the opportunity to be able to showcase their talents, and they've been placed in effective uses. It's just that they just haven't been able to quite gel it all together yet. Still young. Execution hasn't quite come all the way, you can tell, for Erskine, but come another year in a summer program, those 7 juniors will all be seniors next year. That could be quite the that growth period if they choose to want it. 2-12 are the Erskine Academy Eagles. Athletically known for baseball. This one gets put in as Lawrence pulls it out to try to take the air out of this thing. All they got to do is take care of the basketball and make free throws. Erskine's got to get up and overplay and get in the passing lanes, and they're just playing back. Finally, a tic-tac foul that's there. Patterson's going to go to the free throw line with cotton sticking out of his nose. Yeah, there's cotton sticking out of his nose. Well, Lawrence apparently doesn't have another blood uniform, so. First free throw is missed. Second free throw here. Well, if Erskine can get this one down in a hurry. That's not out of sight yet. Rebound, both free throws missed. Get the ball up the floor in a hurry. Spot up here, Tenney. Spot up, young man. Oh, jeez. York's got to get that ball to the other side of the floor, and he can't do it by dribbling with himself over there. They get it to Tenney. Tenney dumps it down to Robinson. Robinson gets fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line. Clock stops. Make both these free throws, steal the inbound, and we've still got a basketball game here. 1 minute, 6 seconds remain. Foul was on Blaisdell. That was his fourth. Well, Robinson misses the first free throw. Makes a second. No ball pressure on the inbound instantly there. As York plays way back too. There's a perimeter trap here, a zone trap. Zone's not going to get it done at this point. As Nickerson gets fouled. Nickerson and Coombs have proved themselves to be the best free throw shooters on the team tonight. Erskine probably needed to do a better job at recognizing who had the basketball. Coach Pellerin doesn't want to see any fouls, so he takes his young men and sticks them back to play defense. Doesn't want to see any fouls in the rebounding action to stop this clock. He wants to keep that clock moving. It's hard to believe that this was an 18-point victory for the Bulldogs down at Erskine Academy. Look at that, Erskine has come a ways here. Barber with the basketball. Dumps it down underneath. Kicks it out. Kicks it back. 3-point opportunity. That one's in and out. 30 seconds remaining. Erskine made wholesale changes here, too, during the timeout. 3-point opportunity knocked down. But they're running back. You just got to realize time and score. This is what happens when you're not in a whole lot of games. That foul's going to go on Collins after he just knocked down a three. And after he knocked down that three, he instantly ran back. When instead he needed to be following a shot and picking up, because he's playing defense on the guy that's the point guard. And he should have been picking up his defender instead of running back, because time and score. 15.2, it seems like it's going to be a moot point here. Lawrence's next game is going to be up in Mount Blue in the Cougar Den, where it's a very difficult place to play. Lawrence has the 7th seed here, and depending upon what happens, Mount Blue was the 8th seed as the seniors get their curtain call and come off the floor here at Lawrence. 3-point opportunity. Yahtzee, that one's good. I'm surprised Coach Bonson didn't call a timeout here, but he's just kind of letting it go. Trombley for three at the buzzer, no good. $63-58 is our final. Lawrence with the victory. They improved the season to 7-9. Erskine Academy falls to 2-13. Thanks for joining us on Crossroads TV, Spectrum Channel 1301. I am Josh Hunt, and I'll see you back here on Tuesday. Join us on Tuesday for Lawrence versus Mount Blue in girls action, and then again on Thursday for senior night, February 6th versus Gardner. Thanks a lot, and good night from Fairfield.